Today I'm going to be showing you on how to apply a screen protector over your gauge cluster for your 2024 Venom Motorsports E-vader. Now this also would work for other previous models as long as you have this particular style gauge cluster. I wasn't planning to do this video for this one. I was actually going to do a similar video just kind of using a universal screen protector, but as I was about to do that video, the screen protector actually came in. Now here is the screen protector right over here, and you're going to notice there's going to be a number, well, over here, a number 1 and a number 2. So let's go ahead and get started. Now when I kind of put it up to the gauge cluster, it wasn't an exact, perfect match for the screen protector, but it's pretty close enough. Now this particular screen protector is for a Honda Grom, and when I was looking at the E-vader gauge cluster, it was kind of pretty much similar. That's why I ordered it, but it's close enough. You're gonna get some things with your screen protection, and you're gonna get this black hatch right here. Inside the black bag, you are going to get some wet wipes and a tiny, or actually not that tiny actually, a cleaning cloth. Now this is great for cleaning glasses and the gauge cluster. And then you're also going to get inside, for any of that leftover hard to get off of the screen stuff, is some stickers. Now what you're going to do is you're going to peel the sticker off, and if you get some dust or whatever, you just put it over there and then kind of get it to stick on the sticker. That's that. I'm going to put all that back in there right now, as I'm not really going to use it since I've never really removed the gauge, the screen that it came with, the covering for the screen, only to do a few shots of the gauge cluster. And then you're also going to get this tiny little squeegee, to kind of get all the bubbles. So if this was a screen protector, you kind of go like that or whatever, to squeegee out any of the bubbles. So that's a few things you're going to get with the package. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your plastic wrap that you have on your gauge cluster and then pretty much take it off. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel it off, and then after that we're going to grab our screen protector, which is right here, and we're going to do is we're going to peel off part that says number 1, sorry about that, number 1 back. We're going to peel it off, and it's going to remove some of that film, and we're going to do it in a down facing. So you're going to have it facing down, and we're going to go ahead and peel it off. You want it facing down because if you have it facing up and you have some dust in the air, guess what? That dust is going to go straight to the screen protector, and when you put it on there, you're going to see that little hair or that little dust particle right there, and it always happens to be right in the smack center of the gauge cluster, and you're going to be constantly staring at it. And not only would that happen, is it also going to create a tiny little air bubble that'll never go away. So to prevent all that craziness from happening, we're going to go ahead and peel it and have it downward, and then we're going to line it up and stick it on there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all of this, and then once I peel the backing of that, I'll show you how to line it up and apply it. Okay, all right, you decided to actually use a little cloth just to kind of get a little bit of those dust particles off. Now, we're never always going to get all of the dust particles off. We live in a dusty world, so just try to do the best you can. All right, so I already got my screen protector right about here. I'm going to go ahead and peel off that side. Like I said, having it facing down, you want to make sure you hold this very firmly, as you don't want to have the screen protector fall on the floor, because if that happens, forget about it. You might as well just throw it away in the garbage because it's no good no more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to line it up the best I can. Sorry if my hand is in the way of doing so, but I want to make sure I got this perfectly aligned. Let it rest on the gauge cluster screen. Let's say pretty much about there. Use the little squeegee now and kind of go ahead and just press on it. So you guys do the same. And don't worry, you're not going to be scratching the screen protector, because there's actually a little a covering that's protecting it as of right now. So go ahead and just get as much as you can with this little tiny squeegee here. Again, for me, it's showing that over here it's a little bit more closer to the edge than it is on that side, but that's okay. As long as, like I said, for me, the main gauge cluster is completely covered and protected. And if there happens to be some air bubbles that seem to be giving you a hard time on coming out, according to the directions from the manufacturer, that those air bubbles should, knock themselves out in a few days, after, installation and all. Which I do see 2 of them right there. So just like anything else, normally air bubbles just kind of come out on their own. once, you know, the sun hits it and, you know, starts to heat up a little bit or whatnot. Okay, so now we could go ahead and remove the second sticker that says front and number 2. Just gonna go ahead and peel it, and when you peel it, you want to make sure that the main screen protector stays on the gauge cluster. And it is looking really good. Alright, there we go. Peel it off. And there we go. Alright guys, so that pretty much concludes on how to install a screen protector for your 2024 Venom Motorsports E-vader. Let me go ahead and get the key and turn it on and see how it looks like with the new gauge cluster screen protector on. There we go. Much better. Super clear. Looks really good. And no more riding around with that plastic wrap on my gauge cluster. That was getting really annoying. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you didn't, smash the dislike button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And while you're down there, we're almost down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe, notification bells, so that way you guys are up to date with my newest installation videos and application videos. And stay tuned for the next one for the Venom Motorsports E-vader. Take care guys, catch you guys in the next one.